So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith Alexander Bailey, and I wanted to address something before I start making a video about my brand new cinema mobile rig. Disclaimer, I do not have the time, or I don't have the time at all. Sorry, I don't have the time, and I do not want to tolerate all the hate mail that I've received. Recently, ladies and gentlemen, people are questioning, or people are looking for a way to dox me and swat me again. As I said before, I am not showing where I live anymore. I'm not showing where I sleep, not where I live. Because when I did that before, I got swatted, I got doxxed, I got harassed, mind you, and got kicked out of my apartment, my living situation, my hostel, and mind you, it financially cost me tons of money. So for the haters that keep asking me why I don't do videos in my room, first and foremost, because one, I do not have the luxury to sit in my room, in a dark room, and mind you, I don't have the kind of lighting that I used to have. Mind you, my gear got stolen. So I want to say this for the record, ladies and gentlemen, so everyone knows. I said this from day one when I moved into my new place. I would not show, I would not reveal, I would not, because I'm putting someone else in jeopardy. Me making a live stream of my apartment would show other people's information, like photos of her. So information that my roommate should not be a victim or victimized of on this channel. This is why, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting to subpoena people. And people think this is a joke. You can hide behind that anonymous email all you want. I know where you live. Keep doing it. Because I want you to keep doing it. Keep emailing me, harassing me, stalking me. Because you cannot maintain yourself. As I said to you before, and all of you, if you really want to find some curricular activities, go find a job, which you don't have. Go find a hobby, which you don't have, or you don't have skills at all. And leave someone like me, a 48, might you turning 48 next month. Leave me, a grown man, alone. You are a child, and you folks need to stop with this nonsense, nonsense BS on the YouTube channel. You come into my YouTube channel, you're harassing my email. You know what that says about you? That says a lot about you. It goes to show you're arrogant, statistic, and mind you, you're very unorthodox how you spell. So I suggest, if you want to talk smack, show me proof that you make more money than me in a year. Actually, show me that you make more money than me entirely. As much you claim. Some of you are claiming that you're rich. Some of you are claiming that you're entrepreneurs. But the fact that you're actually poor, you're hateful, and you don't have any sympathy for other human beings. You're mad because I got a new iPhone? That's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, so I've been questioned about my living situation. And I already showed you where I live. I showed you the block. If you watch my live streams, see, it goes to show you don't pay attention because you're too eager to make up a fucking narrative that's not true. That's been going on this channel for the longest time already. So I want my audience to know, I'm sorry that I'm continuing this debate or this rant for a few minutes. But I'm going to end it in the next 30 seconds. Because the next 30 seconds, I want all the people that want to disagree or dislike my videos and see me harass me emails. You are the one that is pathetic. I'm not emailing you. I'm not stalking you. But I know where you live. I know your address. But you don't see me doing that because you know why? I'm smarter than you. So continue to do what you do best and be an idiot. With that said, everyone, this is my new mobile cinema rig. No matte box, just the Maven filter combination, the Samsung SD T5, the Roku 100-watt hub and the Rode Wireless and the Sunway Photo PCR01, which, mind you, they sent this out to me for free. I purchased this with my own money. I purchased this with my own money. Maven Filters is a sponsor on this channel. And people try to email Maven Filters to try to discredit me. You think Maven Filters and Michael and the team is going to believe you? They know me for over 2 decades already. They know you for only email. Think about that. So with that said, everyone, I paid for this gimbal with my own money. I paid for, mind you, this Rode Wireless Go was sent to me from another pro photographer for free. Yes, I got this Rode Wireless Go system from, what's his face? Crap. But he sent this Rode Wireless Go to me last year for free. Or actually, a year and a half ago. For free. Because he saw my video. How I got more than $10,000 worth of camera equipment stolen. But he said, dude, is there anything I can help you with? You need an audio system? I was like, what kind of audio system do you have? He says, yo, Panda, I got a Rode Wireless Go too. You want that? I was like, are you really going to give that to me? He said, sure. I felt bad, man. You got robbed for all your... I showed you with all your gear before. Then all that gear is gone? All of it is gone. All of it. It's not just $10,000. It's worth like maybe $16,000, $17,000 worth of... $20,000. I don't know. I'm just saying $10,000 because, mind you, I was trying to sue the people that robbed me for it, but they fucking poor. They're a bunch of high school dropouts that didn't make it in life because they choose to not make it in life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sharing this video because this is my new cinema rig. And it's on a gimbal. And my iPhone 16 Pro Max is mounted with the Universal Sunway Photo PCR01 Universal cage. Yeah, the cage has some caveats. I can't press the power button or the volume button. I can't use my finger to score on the new feature that Apple has on iPhone 16 where I can utilize. No, I can't do that. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt. This is what cages do. They kind of not limit, but they kind of give you, they protect your phone from the harsh drops. So I'm in the park, and I like doing my videos in the park in real time because people like to enjoy those. Everyone does videos inside their rooms and inside their studios, and I used to do it too, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at my videos over time, I used to do my videos indoor and outdoor, and travel for my videos. Right? No one sponsored, no one paid me to do those videos. But I want to say this. These haters never sponsored, never donated a single dime. But they got the nerve to add their name and say, we donated. You didn't donate crap. You're not part of my audience that really helps me. So I'm saying we. So with that said, everyone, I want to clear the air here. Because I just want people to know that now, this is now my top tier cinema rig system with the iPhone 16 Pro Max 1TB titanium I got for a steal. So with that said, everyone, now all I need is, mind you, am I going to keep this in here for? Probably not. So definitely going to need a screen protector, and then a case. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yes, there are problems with my iPhone 14 Pro, like I said before. Apple throttled, and the developers for some apps throttle special features like shooting in 1080p 60 and 4K 30. Yeah. So now I tested this phone today. I can shoot literally 1080p 60 on the Primus app. And then on, what is that other app? What's the other app? Is it Lab something? I can shoot 4K 30 now and 60 Whoa, I am not trying to do that. That would kill the battery. So here's the thing about live streaming in 4K 30 and 1080 60. It does kill the battery faster. I'm not going to lie to you. It does kill the battery faster. So keep that in mind. But if you have a healthy battery and you have a power bank, like, you see what I'm doing? I'm powering my phone and everything. You see how everything's plugged up? It's with the battery bank. See, plugged up to this hub. Hub is connected. SSD is connected. Audio is connected. Everything's connected. So if I really wanted to plug the gimbal into the hub, I can do that for power. But that would drain my battery on my gimbal. So I want people to notice the caveat sometimes when setting up a simple rig like this. Yes, I crazy glue this on. Yes, I crazy glue this and mount this on as best as possible. Yes, I can take the lens cap off, but I also could take this adapter off because this is a 77 to 95 thread, so I can use my Maven filters that I do have 95 threads for onto this. But I can also use just a 77 thread, but everything is magnetic. So keep that in mind. I want you guys to see what I did to the iPhone. See, right in the center of the filter. Right in the center of the filter. This is why on 5 times you can see the edge a little bit. But if I have it on 6 times wide, you don't see the edge. But you can see there's a little bit of light bleed here. That could be a bad and a really troublesome issue in the future. So what I need to do is either try to 3D print, make a plate that blocks out the light on the sides. Because when you use ND filters and you have light coming from behind you, you can literally cause a distortion, color distortion with your filters, and or some glare issues. And you're like, where's the glare coming from? You don't realize that there's a gap around the iPhone, and this is why I made a cover. If you look at it closely, if you look closely, I kind of made a DIY like black back wall for this, but I'm going to improve it with a 3D print one. So keep that in mind. So I am using the newer GM34 quick release plate, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my rig, cinema rig, and you can see iPhone. No Android anymore. We stopped using the Android. We're going to use the Android from time to time because it does shoot 4K, good 4K 30. But with that said, everyone, this is my Giant Weebly gimbal. This is the Mark II. Still working strong in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. But this here is that newer GM34 quick release plate. I really like this plate. I really do. But you can see here how the iPhone fits perfectly with this cage. The iPhone 16 Pro Max, that is. So, and this is all DIY. Just to give you guys a concept that this mount and all this is small rigs and K&F. I just did some modifications. I can probably push this down a little smaller, but you know, I don't want to take a risk at an adapter because, mind you, this K&F adapter here, I sacrificed this one and crazy glued it to this ring plate. So take it with a grain of salt. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the rig, and I want people to see it in real time, because when I live stream with it, it's going to be a different story. So subscribe, like, and share, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you guys to know personally, I am very thankful for the opportunities in my life. Thank you for the marriages and the life experiences across the ponds in other countries and other cities and other states. The opportunities, the job flows. Because none of these folks that are continue to harass me understand true sacrifice and hardships. So with that said, everyone, if anyone else wants to harass me about where I live, mind you, if you look at a few videos ago, I just show you what block I lived on. Try to figure that one out. But like I said, everyone, but take it with a grain of salt. And by the way, I have a day off. I go to the skate park at 6 in the morning to clean the skate park. You should know my routine by now. Seriously, you should know my routine by now. I always stop by the skate park to clean it or do videos. The only quiet place. Imagine me doing a video waking up my roommate. Yeah, she'd be really pissed off. So, take it with a grain of salt. So with that said, everyone, have a good day, you douchebag.